So guys, this is the Tillotson 212 engine from Go Power Sports. We've actually had this thing sitting around for a little bit. I just wanted to find the perfect thing to put it on. Now, I know if you look at the price tag of this engine on Go Power Sports, it runs about $180, where you're gonna say, I could go buy a Predator and put performance parts on it, and the Predator's only $100. Well, you're getting a lot for the $80 spent on this engine. The number one biggest difference is this makes 10 horsepower, where the Predator makes 6.5 right out of the box. So this is governed at 3,600 RPMs, just like any other side shaft engine that's this size, but it makes 10 horsepower. So it comes factory with heavier valve springs pre-installed in it. That means if you want to remove the governor, although that will void the warranty, you don't have to mess with valve lash, you don't have to mess with heavier springs. It's ready to go right out of the box. This also has more aggressive hemispheric head and higher compression than the 212 Predator. So that's how it produces that 10 horsepower over the 6.5. It also is a night and day difference in build quality. The tolerances are a lot tighter on these engines, where Predators can vary from engine to engine depending on what day they was built. So you're getting a true quality engine when you buy a Tillotson from Go Power Sports. You can also add a mechanical fuel injection carburetor to it, which we do have pre-installed on our engine, and make it produce even more horsepower. And that carburetor, you do not have to swap out jets when you want to make more power. If you put an open air filter on this carb, you just adjust it out. So this is going to be an awesome addition to our DT200 drift track. We actually forgot to put oil in one of them and locked one up, so this will be a nice upgrade for that, and then we're going to fully build this thing later. ARC does make a billet rod custom for this engine that you can buy on Go Power Sports, but when it comes to the cam and the flywheel, it uses a standard GX200 or clone cam and flywheel. So we'll be doing a full extensive build on this engine, so look out for that. But for now, we're going to install it on our drift track and get it sideways. All right, so we already got the engine stripped off, and we've already upgraded the axle on this drift track as well. So it's got the wide 6-inch wide tires, where we had the 4.5s before. So we just got to line it up, throw the chain on, and tension down the engine and throttle cable, and it's ready to ride. And we have not set our sprocket in place yet because we did just upgrade the axle. So I wanted to find out where it was going to ride before we tightened it all up. So when Coleman built these drift tracks, they allowed the axle to be able to slide forward and back. The only problem with that is the chain that they give you is not long enough for the axle to be at its farthest back location. So we need to adjust these pillow blocks forward a little bit so we can use our original chain. Just loosen up all 4 pillow blocks. That was on there pretty good. The only hard part about messing with the pillow block is getting it straight. You don't want to get, both sides of the axles cockeyed. So we're going to have to find a point off the frame to measure and make sure our axle's in the same place. Oh, chain tensioner was it?
I think the front needs to come towards me, it looks like.
Yeah. Push the... I don't have no room over here. It needs a longer bolt. That's what it needs. It's nice that Coleman added a chain tensioner to these DT200s. Alright, there we go. So we got the engine all tensioned up. Now we can slide our key in. Alrighty. Now on these collars, of course, you don't want to line up the keyways together. That would just let the key slide right out. So there we go. We got the camera drone out. Not really.
You got strong arms.
She needs some milk. Alright, so we're going to tighten up the old throttle. Alright, so let's try it. She's all good. So now we can try to start this thing. We're getting ready to take those drift trikes out. We needed some new sleeves, and a subscriber had sent us these drift sleeves. He paid $35 actually to ship it to us. So we're going to cut this on the table saw. We've already cut 2 pieces. Let's cut 2 more, or actually 1 more cut. We'll make 2 more. Go. Now we can pull those tires off and put some soapy water on and slide these puppies on. Rip the garage door.
I'm using the same tricks, but I don't have the weight behind me to get it to work.
You calling me fat?
Now I'm calling me skinny.
Oh.
Well, it worked.
Scrawny.
We knew that this was going to take the longest of anything, putting the sleeves on. We need to get a vacuum pump to suck all the air out of the tire and collapse the tire down, and then they would slide right on there. The parts store sells them. We just need to invest in one.
Oh,
Where's my water? This is the process.
That one went down pretty easy.
Well, I think the water was more soapy.
Wait. I need safety glasses.
They're right there.
Can I use the respirator?
One drift track down, 1 to go. And then it's time to go drifting.
Grab the wheel. It's easy. I'll grab it in the rim. Turn that shit on. Pull that strap out of the way. That turn these completely sideways to make them fit. Put that on. So we got invited out to Now to Drift at the Sweetwater Motorplex. They have airsoft, all kinds of stuff to do down here. So they got this figure 8 track that we're going to try on our drift track. You know, we're not the best drifters in the world. We get a little rusty after 5 months of taking a break, so hopefully no one breaks anything. Flips.
Yeah, these are way slicker. These sleeves are, oh gosh. Alright, these sleeves are 3 times slicker than those black ones that came with it. So it's gonna take some getting used to, but we'll get it. Hopefully. That was pretty rough.
not getting enough fuel for some reason. Stop. It's just such a tiny hose.
I may have a green.
It might feel stop to me.
I suck so bad.
Oh, I do too. I mean, it's going to take a good hour to get where you're even doing smooth transitions and stuff. Those sleeves are so slick, it's crazy compared to the, we learned on good sleeves, like the perfect sleeves, I think. They wear fast.
I think those tires would be fun.
It wouldn't do nothing. No, they don't handle it all with just tires.
Good job.
Those sleeves maybe got 45 minutes of life.
This one is still governed, the Tillotson engine, so when I would get, you know, I'm double the weight of Lonnie, so I would get mid-turn and have it fully pegged and it would start bogging down because the governor would start catching it. So I cannot drift this one. This one is smooth as butter, but she won't idle at all. And it has to be, I mean, it's something with that carb. That's, I mean, we got 20 minutes on that carburetor and we didn't bring another one to slap on it, of course. But you can see the sleeves murdered on this one of 45 minutes of drifting. So this is an expensive hobby that's fun, but I don't think it's worth all the headache of buying sleeves, putting sleeves on. Because getting that short amount of time out of these sleeves is...
It took us longer to get the sleeves on than to wear them off.
Yeah. So thank you, Derek, for sending out the sleeves. We wore them out pretty quick. We said those are still, you know, about half life. That one has the RPMs to really spin it, so that's going to wear them out in 20 minutes or less, actually. So what we're going to do is, since that carb is running like garbage, we're going to pull the tires off, swap them really quick, and let Lonnie drift a little bit more. But I pretty much can't keep this thing going with the governor on it, so that's one thing that'll have to be done. But we are going to remove the Tillotson engine. I got a better build for this engine to go on, so we'll slap a 212 Predator or something on this, and that's where she'll lie. So we'll swap these sleeves out and or the whole tires and wheels pretty quick, get Lonnie back drifting. Redbeard's Garage is powered by GoPowersports.com. GoPowersports has a huge amount of awesome go-kart and mini bike parts, and when making your purchase, use the Redbeard discount code in the upper right-hand corner of your shopping cart to grab yourself a sweet deal. Hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on so you'll never miss another episode, and go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest to stay up to date with the channel. Guys, always come back to Redbeard's Garage. I'm out.